Okay, welcome to this video in which I'm trying to explain you quickly what my Betmaster tool does for you. And this Betmaster tool is actually an odds compilation tool which any bookmaker or anyone in the world that's inside the betting market can use. When you see this here, this you get all the games that you purchase. We have all the matches all over the world, all those competitions. And as soon as you decide to cover one certain league, or you purchase it, you get many packages in which you can decide which leagues you're going to compile to use. I, of course, have many leagues all over the world. And what you see here are usually the current games that are being compiled, which means that, first of all, we compile those goal expectancies. And from those, we compile the prices based on a simulation. So if you decide to click on this box, when you see either only the price or you see the probabilities, then you see this is based on probabilities. I compile the probabilities for all the possible outcomes of a certain football match. And if you see Jamshedpur is Bengal, you say, oh, India, I don't care for. So you got the choice which leagues you want to compile. They are all done by the same concept, that I compile the goal expectancies for the certain games, and from this, based on a simulation, which is pretty a sophisticated tool to this compilation, this simulation, and based on this you can compile all the prices. Going along with compiling all the prices, it's going to compile you all the markets you can bet on. If I show you these markets here, those are the ones that I've installed in the first place. But there are many more to come, or there are many more that we could cover. They are all based and they are all result from that same simulation function that is running for a certain game. There's always this cycle that this tool is going to use. And this is, first of all, you need those teams settings. You can get them anywhere. Those are the settings from Italy, Serie A 2021-2022. Those are my settings. If you put in those weights, there are more videos that you can study how to initialize a certain league. But there you enter the weight. That means that you decide how much impact you would like to have the former campaigns to have on this initialization. And then it's basically it is doing this goal expectancies for all those teams. It's doing based on their results, and with the weights you decide how much weight you want to put on into these results. After you've clicked on, you decided for a weight, and you click on this init button, you get updated strengths, and from these strengths it's taking care for everything you need. It is you have the home and away expectancies. This is driven by a home factor, but all those values are being kept by the tool automatically. You first of all you initialize, then you have those values. They are based on results, and from those expectancies, it's going to compile the goal expectancies for a certain game. If you have compiled those prices for a certain game, which happened here, then you get the first checkbox here. You click on the status here, and then you compile the games with this button up here. Maybe you can't see it here, but this is the button here when you compile the prices. And after this, you get the results. And the updates of the strength of the teams are also done automatically. they are based on those results. So Milan were just 0.88, 2.37 favorites. They had higher expectancy. They won by 3-0. So you update the strengths. Venezia are going to be weaker, Milan are going to be better, based on this result compared to their expectancies. And if you have finalized those games, which you can do in this same process here, you can compile the prices. If the results are being played, you can update the strength. And then you get the second checkbox here, which tells you, okay, you have finalized this game. So the strengths are being updated. In the next step, you can decide to go to the next match day, which is coming up here. So we see the next match day, and as soon as you click on a pairing and you compile the price, this is based on the updated strengths now, and Sampdoria against Torino. We can compare instantly those prices with the market, and you see here that 281 is below maximum but above average, so we are pretty well going along with the market here. 3.27 on the draw is compared to maximum average, so we are very close to market here as well, and also on the away win, which means this tool is doing an excellent job also for any bookmaker, any odds compiler. You are getting all those prices. And if you would like to know an over-under price, I'm not doing this right now in one go, but you can do the same thing here and compile the prices. It's based on the same simulation, although it's been done once again 10,000 times. It's going to simulate. We can compare this as well here with the market prices. We see that on the over 2.5 goals, we have 2.11, which is very close to market. Once again, 190 on the under, which means 191, 183. So you see the over under, the tool is also doing an excellent job on this. And if you want to find the bets, first of all, you're compiling your prices, you're determining the probabilities for the outcomes of the games, and or for all the markets you intend to bet on. And this is done here, but we can easily, and this is going to happen, we have more, both teams to score, correct score, you can also bet on this. So you get all the markets in this one go, and we can look at this. If we have a 1-1, maybe this is the most likely one, but we wouldn't have a bet, which means you only have a decent bet, a recommended bet by the tool, in case the price you get is higher than the true price. So for that purpose, you have to understand the whole concept of probabilities. So if you have a probability of 10%, 10.5% for the 0-0, and we see here we get the maximum price 11.0. So the other one says it's only 9% or less. So then we even could make a bet here on the 0-0. But you would only win 1 out of 10 games. But still you get more money back if you get an 11.0. Because in 1 out of 10 cases, you win it, you win 10 units and you lost only 9, so you are plus 1 unit. But this is the concept of probabilities that you have to understand or have to put up with, or maybe if you want to use the tool to full maximum purpose, to maximum benefit, then you would first of all need to trust this concept of probabilities, that it's going to happen with this probability and I get this price, and that's why I'm going to make money in the long run. So this so much for now. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll be back with more videos. Thank you. Bye bye.